5 seconds if I hadn't fucked it up. So now we're live. Welcome to week 26 of Skulls and Shackles. We're back with everybody. Look at Dom. Dom's camera is amazing. He's got light on his face. You've never seen Dom in this level of fidelity. And you might even... I tried to tweak some settings. I can't raise the bitrate too high without people not being able to watch live. But this might be in 1080p today. I don't know. At the very least, everything should be larger and bigger. Our faces should have slightly more quality than normal, because I was watching my own videos the other day and thinking how shitty the quality looked because I can't rise above a certain amount. It's bullshit. I'm working on that, though. It's happening in the future.
Having
this doesn't fix the problem.
Clear might be a bad thing. I'm not that pretty.
Yeah, Craig, did you put on blush today to cover up?
Wow.
Either way, I'm working tirelessly on methods. It might revolve around recording in one format and streaming in another, which is possible. I'm gonna look into it. My cat's also roaming around, making lots of loud noises, so expect to hear a lot of that today on AP.cats. Also, in other great news, unfortunately, Jade Regent, we're skipping this week because of we're missing a crew member, but we're starting a Star Wars game, Star Wars Edge of the Empire, on Monday night. So that's the good news. I said good news when I started and immediately led off with Jade Regent being canceled, but
Wait a minute.
That was not good news.
Time out real quick. Did everybody die in the Apocalypse Zombie thing already?
We did 1 week of Apocalypse Zombie thing, and everyone hated the system so much that we ended the night early and completely switched systems. I was forced to learn the entirety of Edge of the Empire in less than 1 week. No problem. No problem. Not that I had 60, 70 hours of recordings to do otherwise, and a job, but it's cool. We're good. We're good. That's my week. Attacked by cats. My cat is pooping on the floor, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Speaking of people who are fine, Adam, how are you doing this week?
Oh, man, doing great. Got the federal filing deadline underneath the belt, and so, yeah, my life turns much brighter. Weather's great. Just got back from a birthday party, so, I'm happy as can be. Just had cake. Yeah, it's good stuff.
The weather is great, by the way. I know we're several thousand miles away, but the weather is great. I want to just...
It is. It's been a great week. It's just been sunny and not too hot, not too cold, just perfecto. I'm holding on before the snow comes.
I feel like my mood has improved ever since I opened up AP.studio and allowed oxygen to freely flow in here. I'm pretty sure the two are related very closely.
Let me tell you, So I'm able to take my dog to work, which is kind of rare, but I go outside 3 times a day now for 15 minutes to get fresh air and sunshine, and my mood has improved dramatically. Just getting that vitamin D.
A dog with you, man.
Oh, it's cool. She's like an amazing dog. We got her as a rescue about 6-8 months ago, and she's the chillest dog. Didn't have to teach her not to chew, not to bark. She just came pre-packaged. I'm hassle-free.
Nice.
So it's been nice.
It's sweet.
Yep.
I would not want to take my cat to work. That's all I gotta say. All right, let's start with Craig. Craig, how are you doing this week?
I am doing well. No drama, no fuss. Got a lot of work done this week. That's about all I think of. That's about it.
How about that moment? I don't want to spoil it, but how about that moment in Jade Regent where I had the whole party oh shit, there's nothing we can do. Abandon all hope.
I watched
multiple
that.
times,
Awesome.
man. Multiple times. That whole ice moving thing, that was pretty sweet.
You were sweating it, Craig.
Everyone was like, what do you mean there's no save? And I'm like, there's no save.
There's actually no save.
No save. Doesn't have a
It's
save.
brutal.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Ice coffin. Terrifying.
Yeah, that was pretty creepy, man. I was already looking over my notes to see what I could make for a new character.
Yeah, your
I gotta
party
be ready
stepped
pretty quick.
up.
That was amazing. I was utterly astounded. They managed to break through 180 points of 175 points ice coffin and drag me out.
Well, I said no spoilers, but You do know now, if you were paying attention, just to really explicitly state it, that Craig does not die in the ice coffin if you haven't watched RPG yet. It's alright! It's alright! It's alright. Maybe he dies later in the episode. There's a dragon. You never know what's happening when dragons are involved.
Yeah, that was ugly.
Richie, how are you doing this week?
I'm surviving. It's been a rough weekend, a lot of studying. I'm not feeling the greatest, but I'm still powering through. Things have been going pretty well on the channel. That interview that I mentioned previously with Derek Smart and the whole situation with Star Citizen, that is actually confirmed. And so that will be taking place this week. And so I will be able to get a video out on that by Friday. So that's huge for my channel and for getting all this mess sorted out. So all in all, pretty good weekend so far.
I noticed
it's Sunday night. How could it be the start of a good weekend? I mean, yeah, the week is pretty much over.
Dun, 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 dun.
I noticed you're donning the red shirt, and I am too. Just a different red. Was that accidental or was that purposeful?
For those of you who may not know, Adam actually spoke this last weekend before we went live, that I should wear a red shirt in honor of the Star Trek security officers who end up dying so frequently. And that's why actually during the break on the last show I went and changed into a red shirt. And I decided to sport the red shirt because of that for tonight. So
excellent. That's sharp.
Ready to take one for the team.
I'm actually also not wearing a black shirt today, but that's only because all of my black shirts are in the wash right now. I look forward to getting them out of the dryer at the break and swapping up. The shirt also doesn't have sleeves, which is why I'm still wearing my convenient shoulder pads, because it's actually getting kind of cold in here. It is nice to have the problem of it being a few degrees of temperature too cold rather than 20 degrees too hot.
Well, that's what I'm dealing with right now.
That's a good problem to have.
I just assumed we're facing a big bad, like, as soon as, after introduction. So I just like, all right, let's go.
His name is Snorri Ulfsson. He rolls up to you with his longboat. So the longboat only rises like 4 or 5 feet in the water. Your boat's like 20, 30 feet tall. And then he starts climbing up the side, Scourge style, and you drop a rock on him and he dies. I just narrated the whole fight. His boat has 3,000 plunder inside of it. You're instantly rich.
Nice. Can't beat that.
Just rolling around the Shackles, like, got
that's
all
it.
Plunder.
We won. We beat Pathfinder.
The game is over.
Get 250 pounds of platinum. Yay, we win.
Dom, how are you doing this week?
Interesting week. We got our new air conditioning system installed, so yay. And my mom's going to start watching Attack on Titan, so that's going to be fun.
What is fucking wrong with you, son?
What?
Watching what?
Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
Attack on Titan is the best way to, like, take all of your hopes and dreams, put them out there and be like, yeah, favorite character, I know you're gonna make it. They're like, da 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 da. They're like sailing around with their swords. You're like, oh shit, this show's so badass, 3D maneuvering system. And then out of nowhere, it's like, bam, no, they're dead. And not only that, they die in a horrifying, slow fashion. We're going to show you every second of it. And you're like, no, my hopes and dreams are always crushed. And then the next episode, it's like, da, 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 da. No. What is wrong with you, man? It's going to destroy her.
We mean, this is the same mom that loves Conan the Barbarian and Game of Thrones because of the bloodshed.
No, fucking Attack on Titan.
Attack
on Titan.
Well, I figure if she's watching Game of Thrones, then she'll already be used to losing major characters.
Yeah, she already read the books.
Yeah, but you never care about those characters. You don't give a shit about them.
When the mom died, I was like, man. I just feel bad for that uncle that was like trying to get the nephew to do the right thing, and he got screwed over. I was like, I feel bad for him. The mom and everybody else, man.
In Game of Thrones, you have a new character for in the book, maybe half of the book.
Yeah.
And for the TV show, maybe like 4 or 5 episodes, and then they die. With Attack on Titan, you have people that are there the whole time, dying constantly.
Dude, they do time skips.
I believe they will live He's the main character. She's the main character. Surely they won't die.
Yeah,
Casual death.
You know, Potato Girl from the training montage.
Don't spoil anything.
No. Here's the
spoil
thing.
it.
Originally, she was supposed to die, but they changed her because she became a fan favorite.
That's
And it was
true.
supposed to be
They did that
brutal.
in Gravity Falls too. For some reason, people like Pacifica Northwest. I don't get it.
It's like, yeah, I would have been sad if she died because she was an awesome character. It's like, who else
Wait.
eats a potato in front of a
There's-
drill sergeant and just chillax about it? It's like, you like potatoes? You about to run until you get done with
That
potatoes.
sergeant is actually really good too. They made him
Yes, I was
super
like,
German.
what the hell?
Yeah.
Just picks
There's
up
a
the guy
character
by
named
face.
Pacifica Northwest.
Oh yeah, in Gravity Falls for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
was like
starts
a-
out as like a minor antagonist in the first season, and then she becomes the love interest because everyone liked her so much.
Yeah.
So were they just looking on a globe and picking out names for characters? Did they run through that many?
Yeah.
I think
They
because
like
the show
them.
takes place in the Pacific Northwest, they were using the.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Before introductions finish, I'm gonna
DBS.
pummel everybody with one more anime thing. Roka of the Six Braves. It would be an A+ series, right? The final episode is so good, or the first 10 minutes. It's okay. You can watch the whole thing. There's not a lot of anime bullshit in it. It's actually a really good mystery investigation series. And then the first 10 minutes of the last episode pass. As soon as you see the cow, stop watching. The series is over. You're done. Nothing happens after that point. If you watch after it, you will regret every second. And in fact, you will regret watching the entire series.
It was kind of
You'll
like
regret it.
Is it like watching Future Diary and you're like,
No.
what the fuck
No.
just happened?
Don't. Just don't. If you watch the first 10 minutes, they reveal who the murderer was. The mystery is over. You're done. Everything after that is don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Don't watch season 2 of SOA Online.
Don't watch SOA Online at all.
Hey, first half season was actually pretty good. I
Yeah,
liked
the
it.
first 6 episodes of Sword Art Online were okay.
But then
Everything
it's
after
like,
that is a disaster.
You know what? Let's get out of this death scenario and just have a good time. And then we're going to find a girl that's in a coma. We're going to get married. And season 2 is about, he's not good enough for you even though he saved your life.
I have some
Not
serious
weird.
issues with SOA.
was like-
Listen, the problem with SOA is they always go to rape as an appropriate storyline. They're like, oh,
That
sexual
got
assault.
weird as
This is a
hell. I
TV
was
show
like-
for children. We should discuss it in season 1. I was like,
It was so
okay,
bad.
that's weird, but, you know, the show's terrible anyway. And then in season 2, they're like, we should talk about it again. And I'm like, no, what are you doing? This
What
show
the
is for
hell?
like 8-year-olds.
You know a guy
No.
that you just go over online is about to, do bad things. You don't bring a gun or a knife, and it's like no one in the parking lot to help the kid out when he gets stabbed to death. I was like, what the hell?
We're done. Dom, we should have an anime discussion show sometime.
One
That's
day.
the thing we should do. You should be on ap.anime one day.
Yeah, we need to bring Dan involved. I mean, not involved, along. I say involved. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
All right. Introductions are now over. If you're on YouTube, you might have clicked the thing that was over my face and reappeared at this point. Otherwise,
made up for
you had
last
to
week.
listen to me rant for a very long time about numerous things and hear about everybody's day, which apparently some of you don't want to do, which is fine. If you don't want to hear how everybody here is, it's fine. You monster.
It's okay. They just don't love us. That's all.
Yeah, it's fine. Does anyone remember what happened last time on Skulls and Shackles?
We talked a lot. We thought we was about to get done.
We went to the Carver's Hall in Drenchport.
Oh, you did?
We annoyed the Cult of the Eye and told them they were piss ants.
Also true.
Yes.
We met with the Dwarven Cartel, the Medeos Stoneworkers.
Actually, you didn't meet with them.
We met with a guy that owed
okay.
money.
Okay.
Jameis Keft, the
Jameis
man
Keft.
you met at, gave you a letter to be delivered to them, but he then took it back because you guys started threatening him, like, if we do this, are we going to be in trouble? He's like, no,
okay.
no, I want that letter back, though.
No, not at all. You just keep that. Okay.
Which would have been an awesome plot. It's like we
Wow,
give him
someone
a
in
letter
chat
and then
just said they're
50
downloading
guys
Attack
come
on
out.
Titan.
And then we went looking for Mr. Haddon Pike and found him in slightly less than optimum condition with his
Headshot. Oh,
head
shot.
missing.
Yes, unfortunately,
And,
it was a terminal case of deadness.
Yeah. and
And
it's
I had to
going to manage
resist.
to devour most of his head.
I had to resist my inner rogue to steal everything because I knew that would have been bad.
Yeah. And we annoyed Arthur because we didn't go in and stomp all over the
Whoa,
crime scene. We
whoa!
actually
I want to be
turned
clear
it over
here.
to the authorities.
You did not annoy me. I was shocked. I was
Shocked
surprised,
Arthur.
and I had to quickly make some changes to the module. But it
Yeah.
is nice to see players who are not outrightly murdering everyone they meet.
Murder hobos for the win.
Well, we had a lot of murder the week before, so yeah.
And Commodore Scourge drank some warm kale beer that the aftertaste he just could not get out of his mouth. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
for-
just lingering for days.
Yeah, by the way, Arthur, we have a dwarf in our party. I did the same thing in the bar. The alarm's going off. They'll start a flame.
We met with the Storm Lord.
Master of Gales, I think.
Master Gales. Yeah, I
Master
could remember
Gales.
his name. And we talked with him for a while, and he was apparently moderately impressed as he invited us to compete in the regatta at some time to be determined in the future.
Yes.
Yeah, when you get far enough in the storyline.
When we
Because
Once
we reach the
sufficient
speed
levels
of
have been
plot.
gained.
What does that sound? I just hear bass.
Okay, stop. My notes are going berserk, and I'm getting tired of it.
Wait, can y'all hear that?
You're what?
What?
No, it's like I just hear like a low bass sound. Like
Oh, that's my wife's phone going off.
I don't hear that.
no,
I don't hear
it's in I could feel it in my apartment somewhere.
Oh,
Nope,
okay.
sorry. Don't
Well,
hear it. We're
right
good,
before
though.
you said
That's
that,
good
my
to not
wife's
hear it.
Okay, that's good.
ringtone was going off in the other room. So, and he said if we win the Free Captain's Regatta, then they will become the next Pirate Lord. And he said that having a Pirate Lord on his team would be a bonus, super bonus. So we told him we cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say that. And he said,
We did?
by the way, I'm running the competition.
What? What do you expect, sir? Just to
Pirate?
win honestly? The
Really?
audacity.
Would you really want somebody on your team who just,
Wins
didn't
fairly.
put forth a bona fide effort?
Yeah. Do you,
We
Oh,
do you
we
really
did
want
a
a
lot
pirate
of-
lord that says, "Oh shucks, guys, we did our best"?
Oh, darn.
If only
We
had
did a lot of
cheated.
investigation, and we failed a lot of knowledge checks, and we're just like scratching our head, like, I wonder what this could mean. And then we went back to the murder scene and did not find any more clues.
No, you
It
did
was-
find
Yeah,
another
we did
clue.
find
Yeah,
found
there
a
was the scrimshaw of the Tengu.
Yep.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, the
Bloody
bloodstain thing.
Ah, see, I was taking notes.
See, new guys on it.
So, if no one has any objections, I
Oh,
would
it's
like to zoom
windy out
directly
there.
to Hell's Harbor.
How many days does this take?
Like 2 days.
Okay, mathing.
And we were going to try and hunt down Rowena Kell, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so nice when people take notes too.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So
Jeez, I
rather
better
than
stop.
go-
It's starting to sound like I'm sucking up or something.
rather than go through the whole custom spiel, we just start with you guys on the docks, and probably someone was in the process of saying, "Well, that was unpleasant."
That smile.
Did they not survive? Darn. I hate it when that
So, of course, you do have to pay out another point of
plunder because
plunder.
yeah. Can somebody update the sheet, please? Excuse me, I'll be right back.
I'm not getting this
So, what's the plan?
shit. I'm going to the sheet.
Let's
to
see.
update it.
Where was Rowena Kell located? I can't even remember.
He is the harbor master of Hell's Harbor.
Should be pretty easy to find then. Aces, do you know where her base of operations is?
Do I-
Being the knowledge local dude.
Hey, would I know where her base of operation would be?
What's your knowledge local?
Let me see. Up plus 10.
Okay, yeah, you know automatically. And you're already a lord here, so yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely know where Rowena Kell's office is. It's quite close by.
Oh yeah, since regular armor is not allowed in the Hell's Harbor, before I leave the ship, I do mage armor on myself.
Okay?
Are you recommending that we don't wear armor when we aboard?
Well, you're not supposed to. You can carry weapons, but you're not supposed to wear armors. It's one of those things that, yeah, you have the right to carry whatever weapon you want, but if you're wearing armor, you're automatically supposed to be starting trouble. That's what I took away
Why
from
would
it.
you wear armor unless you suspected that you would be attacked? Wearing a
All
weapon
right.
is the time armor tradition, but armor?
I've got a
That's
special
troublemakers.
I got a special non-battle outfit that I usually don. So
Yeah, like, I think parade armor might be allowed, but I'm not sure it's that in ours a lot.
Depends on what country you're parading as.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
I was gonna ask you on a side note to buy some parade armor for Hell's Harbor. I'd be like, Hell's Harbor.
I don't think Hell's Harbor has its own parade armor.
Or at
Parade
least
armor is
Shackles.
typically reserved for, like, countries.
Okay, the Shackles then.
Yeah, that would be a thing. Although their parade armor probably looks really shabby.
Yeah, I was thinking leather armor and looks like a pirate outfit ish. But that's a side note that I was gonna do one
So,
day.
Craig, we're deciding whether or not we should wear armor. The custom is not to wear armor because basically you're labeled as a troublemaker.
Question is, do we have a problem with that?
Well, with the troublemaker part. So far, I'd say no, but we might want to come back here someday.
Yeah, we've been here before. We had to do the
Many
same thing.
times
So,
before, yeah.
All right,
so
so I will
something
leave.
new.
Off before, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, every single time they've asked you to remove your
I just
armor.
decided to mage armor up because
Okay.
wizard.
Yeah, I will be following suit with that as well.
All right.
But I do it before I leave the ship. That's the thing.
You guys can mage armor the rest of us, so
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
I can carry my shield though, right?
Yeah, shield is a weapon.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Okay.
I can hit
modify.
one if you want to hit
should
the
we
other.
Should we talk to her directly?
Are we wearing like matching Raging Dolphin uniforms? Like,
What does a Raging Dolphin uniform look like?
A dolphin with blood over it, and it's have that look of as anger in its eyes, I guess.
so like black and red
Yes.
with a white dolphin. So like black outfits, white dolphin, red eyes, like
Yeah,
busting out of chains.
Yes.
My armor bonus went down to 13. I mean, my armor class went down to 13.
And I'm doing like the coat without the shirt, just like flexing on folks.
Of course, yeah, the Commander Shepard.
Okay.
And the other Commander Shepard one, the black and white one from the DLC. 'Cause I like that shirt.
It's
It's so fancy looking though.
We've got a little
Should we talk
background music,
Should we
little
talk
Kill
to
Bill
her?
background music walking off the ship.
Oh, you got it. You got the Battle Without Honor for Humanity by Tosei Hotel or whatever. Ba, ba, ba.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's our theme song.
one more little aside before we get much further. Do you guys know the movie Wizards by Ralph Bakshi?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
He's
know
the guy that did the animated version of The Lord of the Rings many, many years ago.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
His
I love that
very
movie.
first movie was a
Where
movie
there's
called
a whip. There's a way.
Frodo the Nine Fingers just sticks in my head anytime somebody starts talking about that movie. But his first movie was called Wizards, and it's somewhat of a cult classic. And I found a site called hipsoul.com that does T-shirts, and they have a, no kidding, Ralph Bakshi T-shirt. They have a bunch of other old classic fan favorite movies. So get a plug in earlier.
We're building up demand for those AP.gaming t-shirts. Gonna be real. You could just
We're
have my
requesting 'em?
face in orange on your chest.
that.
Terrifying.
It's
I'll stare
happening.
out with my little mustache and my tiny smile at everyone you meet.
I'm gonna try to make that happen by the end of the year.
Drain the soul from their
Sweet.
body.
All right.
All right. So
Yeah, should we talk to her directly because she might be a conspirator, or should we I'm not sure how we approach the situation now that we're here.
So standard operating procedures: lifelink on everyone and shield other on the Commodore.
I do our, of course, meshes network.
Okay.
I'll bring an
Did
axe.
you do mage armor on everyone, or just
Well, I
yourself?
was thinking that me and or Sadab. How you pronounce your name?
Me?
Who?
How you pronounce your
Marcus?
character's name?
Marcus.
Marcus.
Oh, okay. So Sadab isn't the character's name.
No.
That's Sid Alpha.
Sid Alpha. I don't know.
Ouch! You wound me, sir.
I thought your name
I
Who the
was
hell is
told-
that guy anyway? You'd almost
I